Myron is getting some heavy backlash right now for seemingly defending and sticking up for Chud. Myron said a lot that pissed off a lot of people. Now, one of the things that Myron said that really had people upset and pissed was when Myron centered the feelings of white racists in a conversation about black people being victimized.
Chud the Builder is saying and doing what a lot of people in America wish they can. That's tough. I get it. Some of you like to hear that. Some of you guys are mad about that, but there's a reason why he's had a meteoric rise over the past year.
You know what's really crazy? These people really think they're right. Like, he really believes what he's saying. He thinks everybody thinks like him. Very hubris.
People are tired of do I gotta be the one? We're tired of you chimpanzee, orangutan, ape. We're tired of y'all, man. No one wants to live around y'all. No one wants to go to Atlanta. No one wants to get on Spirit Airlines. No one wants to get on any budget airline and deal with you. Nobody wants to go into a gas station where they say we accept EBT and SNAP. Nobody wants to date black women because they're fat and loud. The average black woman's 187 pounds. Like, do I got to out for you, dumbass?
A little meat on my bone. Nah, man. What's wrong? Look at what's wrong with this dude, bro.
You can't read ABC 1, 2, 3. Nobody wants to be around you, monkeys. Sorry. And honestly, if you get offended too bad, you're probably the monkey.
This is a conversation about a racist white man going up to random black people in public, calling them the N-word unprovoked for no reason whatsoever outside of he wanted to hurt black people. In a conversation about somebody looking to hurt black people, we're not discussing how black people feel about this, how traumatic this could be towards black people, how traumatic the experience was for that woman and her little kids in the grocery store when Chud was calling them chimps. We don't discuss the feelings of black people and how we feel, but the conversation quickly pivot to how black people should make cultural concessions and placate to racist white people in hopes to soothe out their resentment against us so they don't call us the N-word in public. And I'm saying that's out of line. These people didn't just start hating us and calling us the N-word in 2026. They was calling us the N-word in the 40s, homie, when our family structure was intact, when our marriage rate was close to 70%. What was the excuse then? When did racist people need a reason to hate black people? They've never had a reason to. They've done it regardless. Now, again, I'm disagreeing respectfully, and hopefully me and Myron can have this conversation in person or over the internet. But, yo, like, was black folks too rowdy in the 40s where they told us we couldn't sit, in the front of the bus?
Isn't it crazy how we still just put everybody in the same group? It's all black people. It's all white people. You got good white people, you got good black people. You got bad white people, you got bad black people. Like, it's just, but it's funny how certain people cannot just fathom that. Like, it's just too far of a, like, it's weird, bro, that you think everybody's the same.
Was our culture too rowdy when they told us we couldn't go to the same schools as them? Was our culture just too violent when they told us we couldn't drink at the same water fountain as them? When did they ever need a reason to dislike us or hate us? As far as I know, bruh, like Chud, Nick Fuentes, and the other racists using the actions of very few black people, the overwhelming minority of black people, to discriminate against the entire group, right? That's not a good enough reason. I can understand if Myron was covering a story where black people were the antagonists and he was telling black people, hey, stop picking them. But he's covering a story where a guy walked up to random black people minding their business and called them the N-word with the hard R. So in this situation, in that scenario, how could have those people behaved better, right? For Chud not to call them the N-word. What, like should they have not came outside that day? Should they have, I don't know, seen Chud walking towards them and walked in traffic to avoid Chud? Like, what could those innocent black people have done for Chud not to call them the N-word with the hard R?
Because I'll tell you this, the black people that are intelligent aren't going to be offended by what I'm saying. They know what I'm saying is true. There's a reason why dark Dominicans sit there and say, I know black, Bobby. There's a reason why dark Puerto Rican know that too. I know black, Bobby. There's a reason why African say, I know black. You guys have a bad reputation. You guys have bad stereotypes that follow you. And unfortunately, a lot of you adhere to the stereotypes. Whether it's Waka Flocka ripping out over Jake Paul.
Which race doesn't have a bad reputation, though? Every race you look down is somewhere along the line they've done something crazy, something that's inhumane. Like it's everybody. It's not just, but again, that has nothing to do with us here and right now. Like you make your own choices, you live your own life, you do your own. But these people, it's weird. They just, everybody say it's all black people.
Agreeing that there's a problem where he wants to be able to do blackface because Drewski can openly do white face?
The next thing that people were really pissed off at Myron for don't have much to do with what he said per se, but what he platformed. Now, he brought on this defense attorney to tell us how innocent Chud is and how Chud can beat us, which is fine. He's an attorney. He's a lawyer. That's his right. But he starts off the conversation with black folks' name in his mouth. Now, he starts off by trying to make this comparison between bonds that black dudes get and Chud's bond, as if like black people get some type of preferential treatment from the justice system and Chud got it tough. If you're starting off an argument for Chud by making a premise that black people are treated fairly or even privileged by the justice system, you're out of your mind. And that's just, there's nothing but empirical data and evidence to prove that black people are not given privileges by the justice system, that black people are unfairly.
But I believe that I guarantee you the courtroom or the judge or whoever, they've all been privy to his videos. The same videos he's been doing for weeks, months, walking around calling people chimps and monkeys and all of that and saying he's going to shoot a black guy. Now that something's happened, you want some sympathy. Like it's one of them people that just, they found out. Like this is 26 is going to be the year that people find out.
Persecuted disproportionately.
So he got a $1.25 million bail. I know he has a GoFundMe. I think he has enough to probably post the bail because I think he's got to post 10% or whatever.
I doubt.
Well, sorry.
No, it's going to be it'll be more than so a normal bail. You're right, it's 10%. But when when the exposure for the bail bondsman is this high, they want 10% as their fee. Yeah, and then they want collateral for the rest.
Gotcha.
So
put up a house.
They won't take your house, but they'll ask you to put up your house.
Gotcha. So, okay, so we went.
Wait, this is not an insane. I mean, it's a very high bond. I've seen it before in murder cases, attempted murder cases. I know one of the gripe that's in the community is that they see black suspects commit worse crimes, not attempted.
And when you see his past videos, he used to hang around black people. It's like this clout, bro, is a drug. Like this drug is just, it's killing people, bro. Look at this dude. He was just marching around the city, calling people names and having a ball, practicing his rights of freedom of speech. And now look at you. Now you're possibly going to be in a cell with those same people you were talking about.
Murder, but literally murder, literally assassination, and get like a $200,000 bail. That's one of the legitimate grievances I talked about at the start of our show today. This is a real concern. This should not be happening.
This conversation is rooted in racism. It's just this. It's the comfortability of being a part of the oppressor class that when you see somebody who look like yourself being treated fairly or the same as the oppressed, you get uncomfortable because no, that's not supposed to happen. He's white. What he meant to say is he's white. What business they have treating him like how they treat black people? Because black people bills and bonds on average are $14,000 higher than white defendants for the same charges. Black felons, right, are 25% more likely to be held during pretrial than white defendants for the same crimes. So black people under no circumstances are receiving privileges by the justice system. That's just a lie. Right? Like even the most bold racists don't got the audacity and the courage to say something like that out loud because it's just not true. It's false.
Right.
But they're presenting this argument to somehow make Chud like the victim. I think I even heard Myron say that Chud being arrested is like a political arrest, right? That Chud being arrested is them trying to send a message. Chud got arrested because he committed a crime. Simple as that.
You have a controversial streamer that's known for calling black people. Okay? He just recently got arrested for not paying a tab. He got interviewed by the FBI. Right, as you guys know, the FBI had some questions for him about the Goyim Defense League and asking him questions about handsome truth and whatever. Took his devices, whatever. But the bottom line is this. The district attorney's office there and the county sheriff's office doesn't want to deal with the backlash if they don't make an arrest based on who this guy is. So you guys best believe, I hate to say this, it is a politically charged arrest. There's an enormous amount of pressure on them to arrest him and then push it to a grand jury. Because everyone wants to be able to say, we tried. And you guys also need to understand, probable cause is not a high standard. Probable cause when it comes to the state and the county is very low.
Is it me or does Myron look frail? Like, I mean, he's just real small now. It's kind of weird seeing him like this.
Okay, we're not talking about a federal case here. We're talking about a state case. And we're talking about a state case with an individual, right, that's nationally known, is provocative, and he's provocative on one of the most divisive topics in America, which is race relations. So I'll be honest with y'all.
Really?
I kind of knew he was going to get arrested from the rip. I was like, ain't no way they're not going to arrest him.
You're going to have a hard time convincing anybody that police officers in Montgomery County in Tennessee wanted to do black folks a favor. That's like a non-starter for most people. Like, that's not even a possibility.
Yeah.
Now, what did happen is, I think the police officers, they watched the footage. Right. And they see somebody who essentially premeditated this. Right. Somebody who strategically antagonized a conflict, antagonized a situation, after saying on social media that the grand finale and his goal was to kill a black person and leave him dead on the pavement and get away with it. Somebody strategically created an environment to shoot and kill somebody, right? But his aim was just bad, and he hit them but didn't kill him. So, and the video showed that. The video showed, man, Chud was already ready to kill somebody.
Yeah. Right
at the very conception of this, like, this agreement or this argument.
I'm on set initial bond at $1.25 million.
We just got a hold of an arrest warrant for Dalton Etherly that reveals new details, including the name of the man that he got into an altercation with and is alleged to have shot, that he's facing this very serious charge of attempted murder. That other man has been identified by Montgomery County officials as Joshua Fox. We also got a narrative here within the affidavit that gave a lot more details into what happened outside of that Montgomery County courthouse on Wednesday. Officers noted that they watched surveillance video, and in that video, they saw that this started out as a verbal fight, that Etherly turned toward Fox and then reached for his firearm, and then a physical fight ensued. Etherly, according to this affidavit, then shot Fox multiple times. Fox was then airlifted over to Vanderbilt Hospital, where he underwent emergency surgery. Now,
obviously, y'all already know this because I told y'all what was on the video, right? Because, again, I got eyewitnesses who was there, who watched everything and told me, right? As well as footage, right? So y'all already know this, but this is new information to people who don't watch this channel. Chud told the police officers, and in the audio, that he was walking away, that he walked up to them, said, hey, how's your day going? They told him off. He was walking away. And then Joshua Fox told him, hey, don't be doing all that chimping stuff. I got PTSD. And then he didn't say nothing back. He just kept walking, and Joshua Fox ran over to him and beat him up. That was Chud's statement to the police officers. I told you from day one that was a lie, because I already seen the footage and I got people who was there who witnessed everything from their window. What took place, as you guys just heard, in more context, Chud seen two black guys minding their business. He walked up to the black guys minding their business, start hurling slurs at them. They told Chud, hey, man, I got PTSD. Don't be doing that.
Who's looking for trouble?
Chud
People
turned,
still doing that?
And then turned around and said, or what? Or what? Pulled out his gun. Pointed his gun at Joshua Fox. That's where self-defense goes out the window. You pull out your gun. Well, now you're brandishing, right? So far, Joshua Fox has not hit you. Now you are when you pull out your gun, after calling someone now you're brandishing, right? You can't claim self-defense. You already assaulted him. You are brandishing at him. Now Joshua Fox hitting you after you pull out your gun, he felt like his life was in danger.
Yeah, it's pretty much self-defense.
He got a self-defense case.
Right.
So that's why everybody talking about, no, it's not self-defense at all. He antagonized the conflict, walked over to him, pulled out his gun and brandished it, and this man who felt like his freaking life was at risk did what he had to do. He hit Chud and then reached for the gun.
But it does happen. I mean, George Zimmerman had a multi-million-dollar bond. Kyle Rittenhouse had a multi-million-dollar bond. And is it because they're white guys? Yeah, maybe because it's a politically charged event. In Zimmerman's case, a racially charged event. Yeah, is that right? No, it's not right. But they're allowed to do this. I mean, frankly, I would expect. I think. Maybe
court can do what they want.
So this is a two-stage process right now for Chud. So right now what he's got is bond. There's bond and there's bail. So bail is often a kind of technical process where like reports are filed. Like
I love when people expose themselves. This dude is a professional and he's filled with microaggressions. Employ him at your own risk if you're black. Employ this racist at your own risk if you're black. Okay, employ him. Chud was out on multiple active bonds. He was in the middle of multiple active cases. And, he caught an attempted murder charge. What do you think was going to happen?
Right.
What did you think was going to happen? Somebody who came on social media and said he planned on doing this. You think a judge was going to deem Chud not a flight risk, not a danger to society? Man, all right, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? I don't like it.